we get a chance to check some stats for Anthony Edwards.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at point guard. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Lonzo Ball is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Carr in at the small forward position. Well, this game has that extra juice tonight. 2 NBA Cup group winners going at it.
Yeah, these have been 2 of the best Cup teams in the West. This should be a fantastic game. A spot in the semifinals is on the line.
And he drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Randle outside. To the middle. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Here's Carr. McDaniels covering. Carr can't get it to go. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Randle outside. It's rebounded by Carr.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Outside Conley. Edwards looking for an opening. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Minnesota with the ball. After the basket by Houston. Here's Edwards. Had a hand on it. Here's Carr. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Smith. Another one falls for Houston.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Timberwolves trail by 5. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth, but they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Now here's Conley. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Houston, and they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties a record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose. One of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
Here's Carr. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. Houston shooting their first free throws here for the night. The first free throw is good. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Conley. No made baskets yet. Outside Edwards. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Just 5 to shoot. Blocked again!
They haven't had that much. Success in the paint.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Shot clock at 2. For 3, Conley.
How about the footwork from Ball, making it tough to get by him.
Here's Carr. The kick out to Ball. Smith outside. Here's Carr. Give him 8 points now. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Edwards. And that one's good. Green.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside Edwards. Conley, a screen on Green. Lets it fly. Tipped. Here's Carr, guarded by Edwards. The 3 ball. And Houston, another 3.
He's... practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And Chris Finch just called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Checking out the Rockets, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Sengun has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year, Sengun has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season, a huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Here's DiVincenzo. After the basket by Houston. Good work there as it goes.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Carr. 15 points in the game. And it's Green missing. Outside Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got 4 rebounds now. Takes it inside. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's DiVincenzo. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. The 3 from Ball connects from downtown.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Andre Drummond is checked in for Alperen Sengun. Michael Porter comes in for Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Ball. Here's Carr. He's got 17. Now here's DiVincenzo. And it's Randall that time on the assist by DiVincenzo. Randall's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. We expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Chalk up 2 there.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Houston leading by 15. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Carr. Give him 20. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. To the wing on the left. Let's go with a 3. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Carr's got 23.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Randall. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. The 3 from Thompson. Drummond controls the rebound and the putback. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And Minnesota with possession here. The Rockets getting their last shot to go.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Drops in the three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Porter against Randall. Fontecchio, right side. Will it go? Got a piece of it. Dives for it. And they'll get another chance. Minnesota has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Here's Carr. Give him 23. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Carr. He's guarded by Fontecchio. Nifty move. Jams it in off a great move.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Edwards is doubled. Out left to the wing. Gobert passes to Edwards. Here is DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Green. 4 on the clock. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Here's Carr. 27 points for him. Sinks the tray. Carr's got 5. Points now this quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Van Vliet. Edwards fires from way outside. Kept alive by Minnesota. Reed for 3. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
From 8 feet, Carr. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. Outside, DiVincenzo pulls up. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
The assist.
Edwards got 7.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Looking back at the first ever NBA Cup West quarterfinals last year, the Pelicans and Lakers won to advance to Las Vegas.
New Orleans going to Sacramento, beating the Kings by 10, and the Lakers at home. A thrilling 3-point win over the Suns. Eventually, Los Angeles winning the first ever NBA Cup.
Here's Reed after the basket by Houston. Fontecchio, the pass to Reed. For 3, DiVincenzo. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as the scoring goes.
Outside Porter. There's the triple. They get it back. using his post moves to get the 2 points. Carr's got 34.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Pass to Reed. Up and over Porter. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Edwards. Reed's gotten his first bucket of the night. On the wing, Porter. Fires the three. On target from range.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that three from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Van Vliet against Edwards. Down low. The shot. Reed. It's hauled in by Houston. Carr's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Outside, DiVincenzo. To the wing, right side. Here's the three. A nice shot by Fontecchio.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside, DiVincenzo. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. Drummond's checked in for Alperen Şengün.
Substitution on the board.
On defense, the Rockets. Left side, Conley. Porter with the steal. Here's Carr. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Edwards. 23 points for him last game against the Golden State Warriors.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Edwards has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to fall from beyond the arc. Here's Carr. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Porter from outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Houston ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
The Heat without key firepower. With Hero out of the mix, they lose production, but also just his energy on the floor. Replacing that, I don't know how they're going to do it.
Yeah, you look up and down this roster. Who is up to the test?
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
On the wing, Green. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Green's got 14 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Edwards. Deflected! Here's Carr. The 3 from Ball. And Conley grabs the miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Gobert passes to Edwards. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Houston. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think? And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
For the Timberwolves, Anthony.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
2 minutes are allowed to reduce the time.
Does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. Number 1, Houston.
And look, stat is absolutely no fluke. It's just a matter of getting hot from long range. They are working hard to find good, open looks from the perimeter.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Conley finds Gobert. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 8.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Now here's Edwards. Gobert with it. Pass to McDaniels. There's the 3. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Whitmore's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Green.
Whitmore. Thompson. Substitution on the court.
Here's Carr. He's guarded by Fontecchio. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting 39% from the field in the third. Pass to Dillingham. Back to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Thompson. Another miss by Minnesota.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Now here's Randall. 15 points in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Fontecchio. It's hauled in by Houston.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Smith outside. From downtown. And Houston, another 3.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Knocked away. Thompson with a steal. And they're pushing it up for the finish. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Minnesota shooting 35% so far in this one. Outside Reed. Pass to Dillingham. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's Reed. Nice shot from the wing.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Smith left side. Lets it fly. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They're really working the paint now.
59 seconds left in the third quarter here. Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dillingham. Launches it. It's rebounded by Houston. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. The 3, Smith. He's off on that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Randall outside. DiVincenzo against Van Vliet. Here's Fontecchio. No good on the 3.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Van Vliet. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Van Vliet's got 7 now in this quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Houston, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. They've got Lonzo Ball, Cam Whitmore out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Green, and it's Carr in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually,
Substitution on the court.
Here's Carr. Yet another bucket.
I mean, he has been hot as a kettle and serving all comers.
And making a little history tonight. He's just tied for the 3rd most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
Pass to Alexander Walker from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Carr. And a two-handed jam!
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting just 37% in the game. Pass to Dillingham. Inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Carr. Oh!
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team him, shoot at this point in time, triple team the
Here's Alexander Walker. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Here's Carr. Pure from three-point range. Carr's got 58. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Drummond's checked in for Smith. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Miller's checked in for Alexander Walker. Here's Carr. Outside for Green. Second chance effort. Oh, another one falls. 60 points. This guy can't be. He stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Fontecchio. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Reed. It's stolen by Drummond. Here's Whitmore. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
To the inside. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Here's Carr. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
The three. Carr can't get it to go. And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. Outside, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Over to the left wing. Drummond finds Green. Here's Carr. That shot off. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Here's Carr. He got it again! Sensational! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
McDaniels is checked in for DiVincenzo. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Conley, a screen on Green. Here's Edwards. It's deflected. Here's Carr. McDaniels covering. Carr can't get it to go.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Conley. This one for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Green for 3. Offensive board. The kick out to Ball. From deep. Knocks down the triple.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident from there.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Conley looking for an opening. Edwards fires from way outside. Minnesota again missing. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. He buries it from 3.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. They can't stop the run with that one. Houston has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Whitmore. Here's Carr. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Rockets with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And here is Green. Here's Carr. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
The Timberwolves shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Pass to Edwards. Now Randall. Whitmore defending. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Carr passes to Ball. Here's Carr. Checked by Randall. And here's Green from the arc.
2 minutes remaining.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. So for the Rockets, Brooks comes in for Green, and Van Vliet is subbed in for Ball.
For your Rockets, Dylan Brooks.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Outside Edwards to stop the drought. Rockets with a rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now. 1:44 left in the fourth. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
Houston has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year. Throws it up high, and Edwards slams it in.
Wow, Edwards with the hops, the long arms, easy guy to hit in the alley-oop game.
Here's Carr, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
Almost converts despite the contact.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2, and it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. Pass to Gobert. Over Drummond. Gobert, no good.
Ooh, I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Conley passes to McDaniels. There's a screen. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
Here's Carr. Driving to the basket. Again! What an avalanche!
What a game from from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Outside Edwards. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now our player of the game.